On a crisp autumn evening, 5 friends, Eli, Jenna, Mark, Sarah and Tom, set out for a weekend camping trip in the dense woods of Black Hollow. The sun dipped below the horizon as they pitched their tents, laughter echoing through the trees. They shared stories around the campfire, the flames casting flickering shadows that danced eerily on the surrounding trunks. As night deepened, an unsettling silence enveloped the woods. Eli, ever the prankster, suggested a ghost story to lighten the mood. He spun a tale of a tall, shadowy figure that roamed the forest, known only as the Wraith. The group chuckled nervously, dismissing it as just a story, but an unseen chill lingered in the air. Hours later, the fire dwindled to embers. Sarah felt a strange sensation, as if they were being watched. She brushed it off, attributing it to the eerie tales, but the feeling gnawed at her. Suddenly, a low growl shattered the stillness, sending a jolt of fear through the group. They exchanged glances, unease creeping in. "Did you hear that?" Mark whispered, his eyes darting into the darkness. Before anyone could respond, a shadowy figure emerged from the tree line, a towering silhouette with elongated limbs and a twisted, elongated head. Its eyes glowed an unnatural yellow, locking onto them with a malevolence that sent shivers down their spines. "Run!" Eli screamed, breaking the spell of terror. They bolted into the woods, branches clawing at their clothes as the creature pursued them, its growls reverberating in the night. They stumbled through the underbrush, adrenaline fueling their escape. After what felt like an eternity, they burst out onto a dirt road and flagged down a passing car. Breathless and terrified, they pleaded for help, their frantic words tumbling over each other. When they finally reached the local police station, they recounted the harrowing tale, eyes wide with fear. But the officers exchanged skeptical glances. "A tall monster in Black Hollow? You kids probably just saw a deer or something," one officer chuckled dismissively. Desperate for someone to believe them, they insisted, but the police brushed them off, chalking it up to imagination fueled by too many campfire stories. The friends left the station feeling more isolated than ever, their fear met with ridicule. One evening, while hanging out at Eli's house, they decided to return to the woods, determined to confront their fears. Equipped with flashlights and a shaky resolve, they made their way back to the campsite. The woods felt different at night, oppressive and filled with a tension that set their nerves on edge. As they approached their old campfire spot, they saw something, a massive shape standing among the trees. The creature was there, waiting for them. Panic surged, and they turned to run, but this time it was different. The woods seemed to close in, branches snagging at their clothes, and the ground felt unstable beneath their feet. The creature's growl echoed through the trees, a chilling reminder that it was all too real. They sprinted, their hearts pounding, until they finally reached the road. But when they turned to look back, there was nothing, just the stillness of the woods, mocking their fear. Back in town, they tried once more to convince the authorities, but with each retelling, their words seemed to fade into disbelief. The monster, it seemed, thrived on their fear, growing stronger in their silence. They became the town's local joke, dismissed as mere thrill-seekers. Yet deep down, they knew the truth. The woods of Black Hollow held secrets they couldn't explain, a darkness that feasted on fear. And as autumn returned each year, the friends gathered together, knowing that the true horror was not just the monster lurking in the shadows, but the fact that no one believed them, leaving them forever haunted by their terrifying encounter.